And my audio wasn't on either, so
That's fair.
it's all good. Welcome everybody. Hello, hello. We've sorted it out. We've got half a Noel camera feed due to technical issues, but it's very lovely to see your face and welcome.
Thank you so much for having me on. I haven't looked at the tray yet, but
Yeah,
we'll
cool.
see.
Just to double check, do you have your volume turned off on YouTube? Because I can hear an echo.
I do, but maybe it's my phone.
Cool. We've lost them.
Yeah, this has been the...
That's better, I think.
Okay, better?
Yeah. All right, cool. So I have my starting hand, so I might pick that, and then we'll get to chatting. But just before I do that, let's have a brief look at who's in the chat, because we've got a crowd.
Oh, wow.
I should do technical difficulties every week so that a crowd sort of mills around and gets really hyped. I can see this here. Who have we got? We've got Jay, we've got Kitty and Bird Girl here in the game.
Oh, hey, Bestie. Hey.
Yeah, we've got Scott and Hen. Who else have we got? Oh, we got Aquanaut. Hello, welcome. Scrolling. Anybody else that I've missed? I think that might cover everybody. Welcome, everybody.
Thanks for hanging, guys.
Yeah, there is still some weird feedback. I wonder if I can fix that.
Phones might help. Let me see. Because they're noise canceling. Let me just...
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
But thanks everyone for your patience. That was just a bit of a kerfuffle to get started. Oh, I can't hear the echo anymore. Oh, can I?
It's not connecting.
I'm going nuts. I'm going crazy. Why do you think I wait 15 minutes before starting my stream? Well, I did wonder that. And back in the day when I used to be a really hardcore watcher of Flance Twitch streams, I used to wonder why people wait so long at the start and you're standing there waiting for a stream starting soon. And I've only just recently cottoned on to the fact that it gets people to kind of rock up after they get the ping that you've gone live. So anyway, I've got a storm petrel, which is appealing as my wetland bird. And do I dare go behaviourist? Ooh, I don't know. Nah, I don't think I dare. I'll go ecologist. And we'll get some food together. I might keep this red start. And yeah, I think we'll be off to the races. I'll let Noel have a second to settle in and pick their starting hand. My audio went out again. Is it bad now, or is it okay? No feedback from Hen. Okay, cool.
How about now? I changed to my headphones.
Yeah, I think that is better. Good job.
Awesome. Okay, great.
Hey, Grim.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Kind of a tech whiz.
Perfect timing.
I got
You
nothing.
got nothing good?
Yeah, it's because Kitty's playing. Never getting good when I play.
Always happens.
No, I'm just joking.
Surely that's the only reason why Kitty wins all her games.
That's it.
It's because everyone's always so unlucky. No, Kitty's just a very good player.
She is really... Okay, cool. Great.
Kitty knows. She is. She's ruthless.
She's probably gonna have like wood duck pileated.
Mm-hmm.
You can sniff this out. That golden eye would be nice too, but I don't think it's gonna last till it gets.
Well, anyway, while Bird Girl and Kitty are taking their turns, how have you been doing? What's been going on in Noel's world recently?
Yeah, things are good. Just I got a promotion at my job a few months ago, so
Oh,
just adjusting
congrats!
to a new role. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Been a long time coming, I think.
What sort of work do you
But
do?
yeah, just I am a court operations specialist, so I basically help a division of our district court function, which is the domestic relations, aka family court.
Okay,
So
that's cool. I
yeah,
have a
it's
strong interest in the Australian court system, and I pulled jury duty a couple of years ago. But I got very excited about the prospect of getting to be on a jury. I don't know how related that is to what you do. It's just my little anecdote. And I got really excited, and I was like, yeah, I'll get on a jury and I'll learn about the court system in Australia and this, that, and the other. And then, did it happen? Did anything happen? No. I just rocked up a couple of times and never got called, and it was a bit of
that's the
a
worst.
anticlimactic kind of a moment, and everyone thought I was really weird for like being excited about it and wanting to be on a jury, and I was like, oh, but
I don't think you're weird at all. I got really pumped when I got a jury summons like a few
mm,
months ago.
yeah,
I also didn't get picked, and it's like, dude, I would have been the best jury. You guys don't even know.
exactly. They don't know what they
You guys
missed.
missed out.
Yeah, and I'm
You
the
guys
sort of
don't.
person that like at the airport, I like compete with some level I compete with all the other people in line to be like the best like golden child in the security lane, and I'm just like, yes, look at me, I'm taking off all the things and putting them in the plastic tub and sending it along, and I'm the most compliant gold star airport passenger in the entire airport. Please pat me on the back.
You're the you do deserve a gold star for that. That's
Exactly.
they'll still yell at you anyway, but
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. No, for sure.
doesn't matter.
Actually, in saying that, last time I went to the airport to pick my husband up, I wore overalls, and they had the metal like clasps about here on my chest, and they had to full on like bomb test me and get me to like unlatch my overalls so they could look underneath and everything. And I was like, oh god, I'm never gonna wear overalls
Whoa,
to the airport ever again.
that's dramatic.
Oh dear. Okay, so I think we're doing Storm Petrol, and what's going on over here? Oh, Chippy, yeah, Chippy and Sacred Kingfisher. What
Excuse
a start
me.
over there. That's just rude.
That's what I'm talking about. This
The
is what I'm
audacity.
talking about. All of your guys' opening hands, and then I have
Mm-hmm.
this guy.
What's going on
Oh,
here
they
in the
left it for
chat?
me.
Sorry, I've not been paying attention. Slayer's here. Hey, Slayer. Yes, we got congrats on the promotion in the chat here. Yeah,
Thank
big
you,
congrats.
thank you. Yeah,
Um,
we are pretty involved with juries, by the way. So that is
okay.
something that we do have involvement in. I've done a couple jury trials as a clerk. It's been a few years, but it was a lot of fun.
Very cool. Nice.
Yeah.
It's very interesting stuff that just has absolutely nothing to do with my normal day to day, and so that's why I was so interested in the jury duty that I got. And I've never known anybody else in my life to ever get jury duty, so it was like I felt very special. And
Yeah.
then yeah, nothing came of it, and I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
What else is going on here? Zobi's here. Hey Zobi. Anyone else struggling in duet games? I'm struggling left, right, and center in everything Wingspan at the moment. So I'm on a real terrible losing streak. Well, I say that, and I've actually just like taken sort of half a step back and just taken a bit of a break to try and get back into my pottery. So this is my. I pull the occasional multi in the evening just for fun, but I've been losing like every game recently. It's been really bad.
It's the worst feeling. It's the worst feeling. It makes you not want to play.
That's all right. And I'm not in any current tournaments, so yeah, definitely just taking a little bit of a breather. Yeah, Hen's saying every game is either amazing or abysmal. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing from people actually, Asia-wise.
Yeah, that's so fair.
Drew's still out on Jenna's potato salad. Oh dear. All right. Let's start pulling. Oh, this coot's kind of interesting. Do I want that? Maybe. I'll go off the top first. Ooh, wagtail. We'll go coot. Ooh, Picaco. Yes, please. And saying you can be the foreman on Jenna's potato salad jury, Jay. Oh dear. Zobi would have to recuse himself because he's biased. Yeah, no, nobody's over the potato salad. What's going on? Aqua, I went 0-6 in the first stage of the Asia 20. Oh, that's rough. I'm
Me
sorry,
too.
Aqua. Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, I'm 1-5 too.
Yeah, it's hard
it's
when
rough. It's been a rough.
you sort of the sands sort of shift underneath you with a new expansion, and some people kind of press their advantage early on, I think, until everything sort of equalizes. Or you just get unlucky, which is also a thing. Alright, sorry, I want to get this Picaco down. So how best to do that? Do I need the red start if I'm playing Picaco? Oh, Bird Girl, that's disgusting.
What's going on?
The butter.
Oh, come on. Come on. What is this? What is this?
Yeah, I'm like tanking my elo currently. I'm like afraid to take a 1v1 because I want to keep hold of it for dear life. Not that we really care about such things.
We pretend we don't.
We do pretend we don't.
We try. We want to not, but it's
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. Alrighty. Well, yeah. Congrats again on the promotion. That's really cool. Is that something that's been a long time coming, or are you sort of jumping up?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I've been a court clerk now. Between here and I was a court clerk in Vegas before I moved to Denver, and so I've been a court clerk for like, I don't know, almost 7 years now. So yeah, it felt like it was a long time, but like with government jobs, like promotions are very few and far in between because it's not like a corporate structure.
Yeah.
So yeah, you basically have to wait for someone to retire to get those kinds of positions.
Yeah, my husband works. It's basically a government job. It's a contracted government thing, but yeah, it is a bit similar in sort of structure. Is that everyone's in their levels and it's kind of locked in at the minute, and yeah, it's kind of you're waiting for someone to retire.
Basically, yeah.
But he's also happy where he is, so yeah, that helps as well. So it's all good. Slayer's saying you don't have jury trials. That's interesting.
How do your disputes get handled?
Is it all like judgments? Judge judgments?
Yeah, just a judge doing the judging.
Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah.
But yeah, I would basically, I worked for a judge. I've worked for a few judges, so now I don't work for a judge anymore, which is kind of weird because like judges are kind of hands off. They rely on you more than you rely on them, kind of thing.
Sure. And
now it's a very different structure. I actually have a supervisor for the first time in a long time.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm digging it. It's
There's a really like wide variety. Like not everybody talks about their job in the server, which is completely fine. But the ones that I do hear people talking about, it seems like a very wide variety of vocations all around, and I always find that really interesting when people do want to share. So that's cool. Yeah, I think we're just going all in on this wetlands. Oh no, wait, I can't lay 2 eggs because I've only got 1 egg slot. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm laying 1 egg. Oh, turkey, right. I thought it was somewhere around there, Slayer, but I wasn't quite sure, so I didn't want to take a stab.
What?
Nice.
Oh, Freddy's coming to say hi. Say hi, Freddy.
I was wondering. I was going to ask if we were going to get pet cameos. Hello.
Of course. and she's going back to
Hello.
sleep. She
Precious.
says, I'm busy that day.
Yeah. Oh dear. My pets are in uproar at the minute because I've gotten them new fancy feeder bowls that they're those ones. I don't know if anyone's familiar, the cat bowls that have the microchip reader, and so the thing
Mm-hmm.
opens when it reads the microchip. Because my ginger cat Apollo is he chonky, he getting fat, and it's a problem. And I'm like at the stage where I'm embarrassed to take him to the vet because of how fat he is, because I'm going to
Oh
get
no.
lectured. So yeah, he's going on a diet. Poor. Everyone loves a fat cat, but the vets don't. So
They don't. They really
no.
don't. No.
So unfortunately, Apollo is like very much geared to flight over fight, and so definitely afraid of the automatic feeder currently. So we have to build up his confidence, I think, in being
Yeah.
comfortable with something that's going to go zoop, when he goes near it. But I think because he's so food motivated, I think the motivation, the
Yeah.
hunger will win out there. So
Totally.
I think it'll
We
be
uh
okay.
we used one of those with my cat when we ended up getting the first dog, and yeah, we had to put like really high value stuff in there for him to want to use it because he was scared of his too.
Yeah,
Poor baby.
you're gonna bribe them.
Exactly.
100%.
Mm.
Do you have any other pets? So you said you've got a cat as well?
No,
Not anymore.
he
Oh,
passed last year. No, yeah, he passed
oh,
last year. He had cancer, so he's.
yeah. Oh,
But we do
sad.
have Freddie. We got her like a couple months after he passed, and then we have a cattle dog named Honey.
Hmm.
I don't know where he is right now, but
That's a cute name.
yeah. And I like the we were like, let's gender bend this. Like, let's call our male dog Honey
Hmm.
and our female dog Freddie, and just
Cute.
confuse everybody.
Yeah, I love it.
Sure.
My parents, when I was like 12, 11, 12, got a little sort of like a Jack Russell type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a girl dog, but like I kind of got to name it, and I got them to call her Scooter. And apparently, her entire life, people thought it was a male dog, and I was like, yeah, tricked ya.
Sure. Yes.
Bird girl, what the heck? What's going on now?
I
Oh,
know.
that's just disgusting.
This is what we're doing. This is what we're
This
doing.
is
Okay.
well, yeah, and there's stuff going on with Kitty over
I
here,
knew. I just
and yeah, some of us are just putting something together. I respect the budgie though. You might summon Deb with the budgie.
yeah. It's not great following her with him. Is
All
I don't
right,
have
let's
much
see
choice
if I
with
can
him.
pull some OP stuff. Maybe. Let's have a look. Oh, the eagle owl. He's a good boy.
Oh, he is. He hits hard.
What does the sandpiper do? Draw one for each bird with an egg. Probably not. Oh, I don't know. Don't know. Let's keep the key in the back
Yeah.
pocket. That's me every time, bird girl. Don't worry. Every time I have a really good start, I just manage to throw it somehow. So I can totally understand. Your game disappeared, kitty. I know. Sure, bird girl says. Yeah. Okay, just checking, because that did happen to Hen the other day. Look, I'm really gullible, and I probably shouldn't say that because people now know, but I am. It's terrible. Yikes. Target on head.
Fumbling. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just now reading the byline. This is so funny.
Mm-hmm.
The first.
Well, yeah, I sat down around dinner time and I watched Suzume. Suzume. I can say it right. I've been rehearsing in my head and then I still said it slightly wrong, but that's okay. Suzume. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really great. So yeah, for anyone who didn't know or presume from Noel's usual profile picture sort of choices, they're into anime.
Yeah.
And I got them to give me a list of some of their favourites, and I looked into a few of them, and I had a good time, particularly today, looking into some stuff, and hopefully I've locked some information in here because I want to get a gold star in my anime crash course.
I bet you're going to kick ass. Like the byline already, like you got it.
So yeah, I thought the anime was the animation was gorgeous. Obviously, I sort of saw that it was quite sort of heavily Studio Ghibli inspired, which I actually haven't really watched any. I'm sort of aware of Studio Ghibli and some of their stuff, but not really into anime myself, but can definitely see the appeal for sure, and always sort of have. Ben's always been he's always had a few favourites. I can't think of many off the top of my head, but I know he was into Cowboy Bebop for a while when he was younger. And yeah, a few other things I couldn't list off the top of my head. I was supposed to grill him on that and I forgot. Yeah, I watched a little bit of like Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid because there was this morning show on called Cheese TV. It was like an Australian institution in like the late 90s called Cheese TV. I think it's CHEEZ TV. And they definitely had a slate of Pokemon and then Dragon Ball Z, like every morning, every weekday morning for like years and years and years. That's what they did in the mornings. So
I love it. Yeah, Dragon Ball was like the first anime I ever watched as a kid.
Oh yeah, cool. I'm not sure how much of that I absorbed because Ben, my brother Brad and I used to pretty religiously watch Pokemon. I am one of the kind of OG, like I played Pokemon Red on the original Game Boy.
Nice, that's the best one.
Yeah, in my head there are still only 151 Pokemon, and you can't convince me otherwise. So I was very confused when I played the rebooted like Pokemon Snap because I was like, what are all these things? Like, I don't want to take a photo of that. That's not a Pokemon.
Right. No, that's fair. And they're just kind of throwing stuff at the wall nowadays with the newer generations.
But that's okay. They're allowed to do that. But in my head, there's still only 151.
That's fair.
But so it was. We used to pay a lot of attention to Pokemon. Really liked the like early seasons of that over the first few years, and then Dragon Ball Z would come on when we were like really properly like trying to get ready and pack our school bags and stuff out the door. So it was sort of only on in the background. So I didn't sort of pay too much attention to that, but got the vibes.
The original Pokemon was so good.
Have we got in the chat here? Slayer, a Cowboy Bebop fan. What do we think?
One of my
favorites.
You
guys? I didn't watch the live action version, but was it John Cho was in that?
It was not good.
No, okay.
No, I don't think there's been one live action anime that's been good. I think actually I heard Avatar was decent. I don't know if you'd classify Avatar as an anime, but I heard Avatar was decent.
Fair enough.
Like the Full Metal Alchemist one was really bad.
Okay.
The Cowboy Bebop one was pretty bad. Yeah, I was disappointed because I like that actor too.
Yeah, and I mean I know it's not anime, but something animated that I watched recently that I was really impressed by that I mentioned to you was Arcane on Netflix, which I was really into, and I did see a lot of kind of parallels between that and the other thing from your list that I looked into today, which is Attack on Titan, and I could sort of see some kind of parallels in the overarching sort of storyline. So you said that you started it and didn't get too far with it. I think you'd really enjoy that if you push through and watch both seasons. I think obviously if Attack on Titan is one of your favourites, then I think in terms of plot and what they do with the intricacies and the twists and things. I think you'd really like that. So yeah, I did. I sat down and watched Suzume, and it was very cute. And yeah, the tagline refers to that, obviously. And I was going to say that it's sort of a bit of a Australian slang shout out too, because I didn't really occur to me that like wagging school was a particularly Australian slang thing. That
I did Google it. I had to Google it real
yeah.
quick. I think that means ditching school, but
yeah, it is ditching or skipping school. Apparently they use it in the UK as well, but it's a very Australian thing to say, wagging.
Wagging.
And I was a very well, I wouldn't say that I never skipped school, but it was always like I took a sickie, I took a mental health day, and I stayed at home and watched soap operas. Sort of like I didn't sort of skip school and, you know, go off and do mischievous, rebellious things.
Yeah, I definitely ditched a lot of school.
Play through it. Yeah. Okay. Just reading the chat. Kitty's watched Attack on Titan. So in terms of Attack on Titan, obviously it being kind of 4 seasons long, I think like 70 odd episodes. I didn't watch the whole thing. That would have been taking what I did for Ducks Usually Lies stream and reading a whole audiobook, taking that and timesing it by 10. But what I did, I thought, well, it's a TV series. I watched the first episode, about half of the first episode. But then due to time constraints, I thought I'd go for a movie, and then I could sort of absorb a whole story that way. And I then found some YouTube videos that sort of summarised Attack on Titan and gave me a good sort of sense of what was what. So I sort of went the same way that I attacked the Silmarillion because I could not get into the Silmarillion. And the complexity of it until I watched some YouTube videos explaining the Silmarillion to me, and then I could go and read it. So I feel like I've kind of given myself the tools to, if I then wanted to, which I think I actually might go ahead and watch it, if I can bear to pay the Crunchyroll subscription through Amazon Prime.
I think it might be on Hulu. It might be on Hulu. I'm not sure.
We don't get Hulu here, so I'll have to see if it's available on, because we pay for 3 or 4 odd streaming services, so it must be on one of them. But yeah, I sat down and watched like a 2-hour summary of the whole story of Attack on Titan. So I think I kind of get it. The 4th season seems a little bit complex, and I don't quite understand all the ups and downs there, but
yeah,
the first 3, I think I've got it sorted in my head.
It's very straightforward. It seems like a very straightforward storyline. The first 3 seasons, you're like, oh, it's, you know, these big monstrous titans and they're scary and we got to figure out how to stop them. And then it just does this complete U-turn into like imperialism, and you just like, you know, it gets dark and deep quick, and like.
Yeah, it seems like they did a bit of a shift in the last season and sort of explored some other things. Yeah,
definitely. And I think it's not even like my favorite anime. It's probably like my favorite story of all time. Like it is one of the best told, and it's the story as old as time. War begets war, all that jazz. But like the way they do it is just very meaningful and impactful. Yeah, I've read I started collecting the manga Slayer, but I haven't, like, I have like the first 2 volumes and then the last 4 volumes, so I'm like trying to build out the middle. But yeah, it's a really good anime, and
yeah, I could see that, and it seems like they put a lot into I mean a lot of series do, but it seems like they had a lot of really interesting characters there, and relationships between the characters, and yeah, I think I'd be interested in having a more in-depth look, for sure. The kind of body horror, kind of gore Yeah, I could deal with it, but it didn't sort of necessarily like appeal to me. But I think if the story is interesting, like you say, then that could pull me in. I can get on board with that. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
the Titans do be freaky looking.
Um, yeah, that gives me uncanny valley, like
Mm.
just that, you see something that's human like, but you know it's not human, but it looks like you, and especially if it's trying to like destroy you and yeah, it's terrifying. What is going on in the chat?
I'm not too sure. Some new people coming in.
With anime character names? All
Uh,
Jujutsu Kaisen too. That's so funny. That's my favorite one.
I
It's one of
don't
my
know.
favorite ones. All right. Well,
Well,
what's up,
welcome
Gojo?
anyway. We're playing Wingspan,
Yuji.
if that was the question. It's a game about birds, but we're talking anime currently.
Yeah.
Is that maybe some friends playing a prank on you there, Noel?
It's definitely possible.
It's
No
definitely
idea.
possible. Okay. That was
I
another
have no
one
idea.
on your list that I only had a brief look at. Was Jujutsu Kaisen, and
Mm-hmm.
there was also Demon Slayer as well. And
Mm.
the other movie recommendation you gave me was Howl's Moving Castle, which I had sort of seen in the kind of pop culture zeitgeist. So I sort of went for Suzume as one that I hadn't really sort of heard of. So, but I definitely think Howl's Moving Castle has been on my list for a while to look into the Ghibli movies. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely think I'll be watching that. And now Netflix thinks I really like anime, so I'm sure.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
I don't think there's a lot of really good. I think Jujutsu Kaisen's on Netflix at least,
Yeah,
but
there's a few. But yeah,
yeah,
that's okay. Netflix is always very confused by my choices, so it's not a
that's
problem.
fair. Yeah,
Because
same.
I'll go like
Um,
really hardcore like sci-fi one day, and then I'll be doing like Jane Austen period dramas the next day, and Netflix is always going to be like, I don't freaking know what's going on.
I was about to say your algorithm must be so confused because I'm sure and I just think it's lovely that you like put so much thought into like what your guests enjoy and like trying to dive into that. So I bet your algorithms are very confused about all the things that you're checking out.
It's okay. Variety is the spice of life, as they say.
Mm,
And it's never a good thing to have your algorithm too kind of locked down, especially in terms of like news and current events, because that's when you get very stuck. I mean, we're not going to talk politics, but that's when you get stuck down a very kind of biased, narrow path. So it's always good to be not necessarily narrow in your views for what you search for. So
yeah, and if you have too much of that content, it just gets depressing. And I think you need all things of life. Like I need dumb cat videos too. I can't just watch all the horrors. I need
indeed, indeed. I was
Oh,
going to
what
say,
is even going
there's
on?
obviously like other anime that you sort of like. I'm sure there's a variety. Is there something in particular that kind of appeals to you about the genre as a whole in terms of what kind of stories and characters that you look for that really grab you?
Yeah, that's a great question. Um, as I've gotten older and more informed, like I think it's important that content I'm consuming tries to pass Bechdel, and I think with anime that, especially older anime, that doesn't necessarily happen. But
Mm.
all the animes that I listed are either written by women or they have like portrayals of women not needing to like rely on men. Like look at Suzumi, she was a badass. She didn't,
Yeah, really cool. And there's a really like
she
on the nose kind of metaphor there where kind of 2/3 of the way into the movie she literally starts walking in how do you say the main male character Saito
yeah,
it literally starts walking in his shoes. And I'm just like,
yeah,
yeah, get it, girl. You don't need him. And he's
exactly.
literally like confined to being a
A
chair, like
chair.
a three-legged chair, like pretty much straight away in the story. Like she's not depending on him for, you know, physical help necessarily,
Right, right.
which is a pretty cool concept and very funny to watch a chair chasing a cat.
The cat was my favorite. The cat's my favorite character by
Oh,
far.
okay. Diogen.
It's so good.
Yeah, very cool.
I
I was very
I do
confused
like.
towards the end where the black cat, Sedigen, just suddenly rocks up and is suddenly a thing, and I was like, wait, there's another one, and is this one
Mm,
evil? But then it's not evil. It just kind of had a little evil moment there, and I was a bit confused by that, but it was very cute.
yeah, yeah, totally. That cat's that cat's so good, and I think that's another thing with anime. Like, you get to see, like you wish your cat could talk to you or that kind of thing. And there's so many animes that do that kind of fun shit.
Hmm.
Um, but I don't know. It just has a way of telling a story that you can't get in. Like, you can the emotion you feel like when watching some of those pretty scenes in Suzumi, like that,
Yeah.
like I can't get that watching a live action movie.
Yeah, I got a bit teary towards the end. Although that doesn't necessarily mean much because I am a weepy person, especially these days.
It got me too. It got me
Yeah,
too. It got me a few times
a
for
little
sure.
white the tear at
Yeah.
the end. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, we've added a 3 food wheat boy to the forest for Bird Girl.
I know.
Ooh, will
We're
Hannah approve
just
of that? It
and
works
she's
pretty well in
underselling.
that
I
stuff.
see her in the chat underselling already, like, oh, I can't get anything. And meanwhile, built your force completely out before end of round two.
Before the end, halfway through
With
round two, yeah.
a white throw. I'm all set.
Nice, nice. Sorry, I don't mean to be ignoring the chat, but
I don't know what's
uh,
going on with that.
what's going on?
Theory is with
Bot
BBZ.
theory is dead with Dragon Ball Z.
You are underselling.
I'm going to say that
I'm
I'm going to state that I think that's a Noel friend prank going on there.
I really hope not. I mean, I don't. It's somebody we know. Like, nobody. I mean, my partner's watching, but she doesn't even know those character names. Like, she doesn't like anime, but she loves beautiful animation. So, like, she's gotten into like the Suzumi movies and Your Name,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I got her into Demon Slayer because Demon Slayer has really pretty animation too.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
I can't decide what to do here, to be honest. Let's just draw cards again then. If in doubt, draw
like
cards.
Mama. What is going on? Just like
It's fine. It's fine. Just accept.
okay, it's what, everyone's welcome here.
Yeah, for sure. Scotswood and Zoe trolling is the theory. I mean, they did disappear.
I haven't seen. That's
That is suspicious. That's suspicious.
we haven't seen them in the same room together. Exactly.
Yeah, bird girl. Stuck for non-forest birds. Okay. Oh, that golden eye's nice for you. That's gonna be a good egg source.
Yeah, I really like a good golden eye egg. I just need to draw more cards.
Nice. Yeah, Kitty's got some good stuff too. The bin chicken.
Yeah.
The bin chicken appears. I mean, I am suspicious, Zobi, that it says that you're Purple Crown #1 and you haven't been paying attention for at least 10 minutes. So I think YouTube might have outed you there.
Force. Yeah, it's got to be someone trolling. Oh, now we got Mikasa. Have you met? Oh wait, you didn't start watching Attack on Titan.
I did see in the summary. I was going to ask you who's your favorite character in Attack on
Woo!
Titan.
She's definitely up there.
Yeah, she seems pretty badass.
She is. And that's what I like. Again, like, she's one of the most overpowered characters in that series.
Yeah,
and she's a woman.
Sure.
And then Levi. Yeah, here's my other favorite, Levi. Hi, Levi. He's also a favorite for sure.
Yeah, that's funny because the first video I actually watched was like a 20-minute, like insanely condensed summary of Attack on Titan, and I didn't get a whole lot from that because it was just too much to try and cram into 20 minutes. But as soon as they expanded it to like 2 hours explaining things, I understood a bit more about the characters and what was going on. And from the 20-minute version, I thought maybe Levi was the bad guy, and I was like, oh, okay, well this person and this person are like the bad guys, and then I watched the 2 hour version. I was like, no, like he's not a bad guy. Like he's just doing his stuff. Like he's just
Hmm.
you know getting it
I don't
done.
know if there's a bad guy in Attack on Titan. Like, I know that's maybe a hot take. I don't.
Mm,
I have a hard time villainizing anybody
okay.
in that situation, and without spoiling anything.
Yeah, yeah, and I suppose that is kind of
Yeah,
the point of it. That I suppose demonizing anybody without understanding sort of where they're coming from is bad. Um,
yeah, yeah.
but also, it's okay to punch a Nazi. By the way, uh,
I'm just saying, and sometimes like that's I think one of the most again without spoilers, Nazis do get punched, and as they should
yes,
in this. So,
indeed.
oh, here we go. What is
Oh, we've
going
got
on?
Levi in the chat.
Maybe that's Jay. That'd be well, I don't know,
Uh,
because Jay knows anime too, so
okay,
I
okay.
wouldn't put it past Jay, but he's been quiet too. Come to think of it.
I did get from my site. It was actually a really in-depth summary, so I actually think I am reasonably on top of who the people are and what's going on. I did think that Armin was a pretty sweet dude.
I love him.
Yeah, and it seemed like there was that really heartbreaking moment. I think in season 3 it would have been. I'm kind of not great because obviously I didn't watch the seasons. It was just a summary of the whole thing. That there was this really heartbreaking kind of decision on whether to save Armin or Erwin, and I was like, oh, that would have been like really like heart wrenching, and people would have been like, no.
Yeah,
So yeah, I could sort of see where some of the like major dramatic points were in terms of the plot overarching some of the seasons. So
yeah. In the end, I think it was the right choice to save Armin.
yeah,
It was, and I love
I'm
Norman.
trying
I
to,
think
if in doubt, keep drawing. Oh, the rock thrush, that's spicy.
I do respect that effort too, Slayer. Like, if it's somebody I know, like I guess respect.
Um, yeah, I think we're going with that.
Ukraine. Omnivore. Kitty has omnivore.
With the profile pictures too, like.
Oh, I
there
can't
was
see the
planning
profile
here,
pictures.
like. And I mean, I only really released the. I mean, they probably assumed that Noel stream was going to be about anime, but I only really like started promoting it a couple of days ago because I had a bit of a busy week, and yeah, that's props.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
it is funny. It's pretty funny. I'm happy to see all my favorite people come. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. I'm having a bit of a TV kind of moment at the moment. Like sometimes when your favorite shows are all off the air as such in quotes these days, off streaming new seasons at the same time, you kind of feel like your friends are all kind of gone. But at the moment, I've got a few that I'm sort of watching. The new season of The Great Pottery Throwdowns just dropped on.
Ooh.
Yeah, it lags heaps behind in dropping here because it's like the season from late last year, I think, in the UK. So yeah, that's a really wholesome show that I always watch. And Star Trek: Strange New Worlds season 3 has finally started, and I am enthralled. And they dropped 2 episodes, and so I'm feeling very blessed that my peeps
Amazing.
are back on streaming, and the new Scotty in Strange New Worlds is completely adorable, and he's my new fave. So, but the entire cast of Strange New Worlds is excellent and all extremely pretty people. So.
What is that an Aussie show, Strange New World?
Oh no, it's Star Trek. Star Trek.
Oh, Star Trek.
Yeah, sorry, Strange New Worlds.
I got auditory processing disorders.
No, all good. I should have made that clear.
Trekkie
over here, Star Trek.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, always excited for new Star Trek, and Strange New Worlds is a good one. I would recommend to anybody. So
Okay.
it's very good.
I've tried to get into Star Trek. I haven't
That's
been able
okay.
to. I've tried.
It's
I've
not
tried.
for everybody.
I do. I come from a Trekkie family too. My grandpa
Oh,
was a
okay.
Trekkie, so
They couldn't convert
I'm
you.
a
See, I was
for
pretty much
shame. For
raised on
shame.
Star Trek, so I felt I didn't really have a choice. But my brother never really got into it, so I get it. I think we need. Oh, we're gonna gamble. Ready? Pull, pull,
Yeah,
pull. Yes, we got the 3 tucks.
very nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah, he's a hard hitter.
Zobi said I sent Hannah ridiculous Star Trek. Why didn't I get the ridiculous Star Trek meme, Zobi? I'm upset. Love Great Pottery Throwdown. Yeah, yeah. And
That's a great
Scott,
one.
go away.
No.
Yeah, I'd be down. I need to find all my Trekkies. Where are my Trekkies at? Long time love affair of mine. Very good, very good. Besides anime, what sort of other TV and films do you kind of gravitate towards? Like, besides Star Trek, are you into sci-fi or like fantasy? Or...
Am I into sci-fi? Okay, so another hot take. I don't really care for Star Wars.
Okay.
I know that's gonna Zobi. Sorry, Zobi. I know I do like sci-fi, fantasy. I loved Lord of the Rings up until the last
Oh,
season.
me too. Yeah, big fan.
I hate what they did to Daenerys' character. Unforgivable.
Yeah. Mhm.
Um, let's see. I've latched onto a movie called Sinners that came out this year.
Okay.
And I've kind of started hyper fixated on that.
Sinners.
And then
Let me look
Wicked.
that up.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah, that's Michael B. Jordan, right? Yeah. I saw
yeah,
the ads for that
excellent movie.
because I recently got a subscription to HBO Max to watch. What was I going to watch on HBO? I wanted to rewatch Rome because I'm in a big like Roman Empire fixation currently, so had to shell the money out to HBO to watch that. And I kept getting ads for this, and it looked really cool. Is it vampires? Is that what's going on, or?
There's vampires and there's
Okay.
music and there's like sociological stuff going on.
Right.
It's one of those movies that had a deep impact on me for a lot of reasons. And I usually don't like scary movies. I'm kind of scared of them, but this one was great. It was great.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll
And
check it
then
out on your recommendation. Yeah, I did say I do like
okay.
Michael B. Jordan. He's very
There are a
talented.
couple jump scares though. There's a
Okay.
few jump scares.
Okay.
Like right at the beginning.
Close
So
my eyes.
just be. Mhm.
Oh dear.
Uh,
I'm terrible as well because even if I watched a movie like 10 times and I know where the jump scare is, it gets me every time, even if I know it's coming. It's really bad. And the like ratcheting of tension beforehand actually gives me like anxiety. It's a problem.
yeah. Yeah,
So, I only
the first
really put
5
up
minutes.
with jump scares for dinosaur like Jurassic Park movies.
Let's see. I've been watching a lot of Wicked, the movie.
Okay.
I'm really excited for the new one to come out. Let's see. I'm trying to think of fantasy sci-fi that I've watched lately. Silo is pretty good on Apple TV.
Silo. Okay.
That one was decent.
I did recently also shell out. I'm just like shelling out for streaming services currently. I did manage to get free trial for Crunchyroll, so I didn't have to pay for that. But
Oh, perfect.
Apple TV got me because I wanted to watch Murderbot on Hen's recommendation, which is my current obsession because I've been tearing through the audiobooks. So literally last week's recommendation from Hen is my current fixation. So actually the Roman Empire stuff kind of got slightly shelved while I devour all the Murderbot content.
Yeah.
Yes, but I've been really enjoying it. Would recommend. It's very funny.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Murderbot. Yeah. Murderbot.
But yeah,
Oh,
what else is
my
there at
golden
the
eye.
moment that I am into? Is period drama wise. I love a good historical fiction moment. So the Gilded Age, I'm just completely adoring. So the costumes
Yeah,
are
my
gorgeous.
girlfriend wants to watch that. She loves period pieces too.
Yeah.
And she has that one actor from White Lotus that I like. Did you watch White Lotus? Oh, that's on HBO
I
now too.
didn't.
It's
I'm
very
hearing
cheeky.
that the hype, so I think I should be checking it out.
It's pretty
Um,
great.
oh, I'm just throwing all of these end arounds like I don't care. Kitty's just
Oh, I do
stealing
like
them all, which is dangerous.
I do enjoy House of Dragon. I've got a
Oh
huge
yeah, cool,
crush on
nice.
I got a huge crush on Emma Darcy.
Oh yeah, she's
Uh
they're gorgeous.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Would.
really loved the production on that too. Yeah, really cool. Looking forward to that coming out
hmm
for
Yeah.
sure.
See, like this is the underselling I'm talking about from Bird
Mm.
Girl.
Mhm. Oh, greed for a bit more digging for you. Okay. Crushing on Damon. Nice.
Yeah. I
I hate to
I'm
terminate.
ashamed. I'm ashamed that I am, but yeah.
It's okay. Sometimes you just got to do some late digging. Sometimes you just got to do it. Um, I need to get some birds down.
Okay.
Am I committing? Am I committing to this wetlands? Probably not. If I've got ecologist. Um, let's just take some food and see what happens. I think we need take a worm.
She'll start from Doctor Who.
All right, gamble, gamble, gamble. Bang. No, that's a no. Hornbill.
Yeah.
Hornbill stumbling block. Hello, darling. How you going? Come here. Come here.
Yeah, that's the actress I was thinking of. Huh?
Oh.
Matt Smith is kind of hot.
Yeah, he's kind of hot in the like
He's
weird looking kind of way, the like Benedict Cumberbatch kind of a way, right?
exactly. Yeah.
It's Odin.
The Time Criminal.
Say hi to
Oh, which
Odin,
cat is that?
everybody.
Odin.
Odin, yeah.
Hi, Odin.
The old
Aw,
warlord.
I love black cats.
God of wars and battle and poetry, I think, from memory. Oh, I wasn't paying
What?
attention. Yeah, we kind of did leave you collared dove, but go enjoy.
Oh,
Take
well,
collared dove and go forth to beat
I'm
the
not
kitty.
paying attention.
Or a bit too distracted.
I'm just vibing at this point. I mean, it's always my style of play, but
I mean, is it controversial to say that Benedict Cumberbatch is a bit weird looking? But
he is a little weird.
he's handsome, but he's like weird looking handsome.
It's all Bessemer Cumberland.
Westworld, yeah, I really like Westworld. To be fair, I didn't watch past the second season because it all got a bit convoluted. But I do like a good Michael Crichton things going wrong kind of a plot. So
Okay.
because it's written originally by the guy who wrote Jurassic Park, so which is my favorite book and one of my favorite films. So I did take myself out to see the new dinosaur movie, which was incredibly dumb but very entertaining.
Is that the one with he had Jonathan Bailey's in it?
Yeah, it is. Which I didn't quite click that was the guy from Bridgerton until about halfway through, and I went, "Oh, if you take away the tan, he looks a bit like that guy from Bridgerton." But yeah, he's a bit of a riot, I have to say.
He is. I love all the exposure he's getting. Like I think he's
Yeah, because he was
very
in Wicked
talented.
too. Yeah, I
He was.
I actually haven't seen Wicked, which is terrible of me as a musical lover.
Really?
Yeah, I had some reason. Sometimes the musical just won't really like grab me by the collar and say you must watch this straight away. Like I plan to get around to
Mm-hmm.
it, but I just quite sort of haven't yet. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, looking forward to when I get there and jump on that bandwagon.
Have you seen the musical itself, or you just haven't
No,
seen
no, I
either?
haven't. Which I think if I'd seen the
Okay.
musical, like as soon as I see one, I go yes, and then I do all the things, and it gets added to my list of things that I like. So it's sort of the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love Hamilton, but
Mm.
his other one, In the Heights, I probably wouldn't have um, run to see the movie like I did if I hadn't seen the live show, which I managed to do when I was in London last time. And
Oh, nice.
the live show was incredible. And so when the film came out, I was like, hell yes, I need to see this straight away because I was familiar with it. So that tends to be
Mm-hmm.
sort of how it goes with me for musicals. Hello, darling.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Sorry, people.
Severance. Yeah, I love Severance. That's top five for me for sure.
Yeah, Ben and I watched the first couple of episodes, and it didn't kind of grab us, but I really liked the concept. That's the kind of sort of psychological sci-fi that I do like. So I think
Mm.
I probably need to just watch it by myself because Ben and I, what we watch together, can be a little bit. I mean, we have similar taste in most things, but something kind of has to grab us to get us to watch it together.
Yeah.
What am I trying to do? I
Yeah.
need some
Same.
eggs.
I don't
Yeah,
even know what
I think we're
I-
doing that.
We won't tell anyone I'm at 30 points right now.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's rough. That's rough.
It's okay.
Well, I'm at
It's okay.
36, so I'm right there with you. Don't worry. We'll just low score together. It's fine. Solidarity.
Maybe it's a sleeper board. Maybe it's a sleeper board. We never know. There's still a lot of wingspan left
Yeah,
or
Hen
something.
gets it. I was going with the oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Or nor.
Oh
Or
no.
nor. Or nor.
Xavier's saying Mrs. Kenobi's huge Wizard of Oz fan, so I hope to watch Wicked with her at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, it's so good.
I get If I Only Had a Heart stuck in my head so bad, which maybe somewhere in the back recesses of my mind, I was like, don't watch Wicked because you get everything really badly stuck in your head.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's fine and we'll persevere.
Yes. Or you'll just listen to the soundtrack 30
Yes.
times afterwards, like I did.
Sure. Mhm. The most annoying thing is when I get something stuck in my head that I don't know the words to because I actually don't know all the words to if you only had a heart. So I'll be like da 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 if I only had a heart, and only that will be start going round and round and round and round and round. It's
That's
infuriating.
fair. Yeah.
You would think that I would just learn the words, but never got there.
5 years old. Jay, stop it.
Am I just taking random food? I kind of just am, but that's okay.
Hook it up with an egg.
All right, come on, gamble. Yeah, white stork. No, that's a no.
Very ambitious. Old Jay. She's older. Wow. Not the bird girl slander. Jeez.
Jay, behave yourself. Kitty has mod
He
powers,
doesn't.
remember?
Should take some ELO for that.
Mm.
So with ELO.
Yeah, chat. You're hyperactive tonight. Just settle down, darlings. I like the enthusiasm. Kitty would never mute me.
Play influence to that.
Good stuff.
She's kind of diabolical, this bird girl.
All right, what's going on? I should show the boards again. Yeah, you got a Harrier down. That's cool. It's a good little wetlands.
You
Um,
know, I'm just doing my best here. We're
yeah, that collared dove was a bit of a fuck up. Just give
I
that to Bird
I
Girl. I would take
that
responsibility
was
as well. I did leave it. It wasn't all on you. Um,
I I can't even blame it on the stream because it might have been something I just did anyway. I'm infamous for just leaving shit in the tray.
Oh, I'm terrible too.
Sometimes
If
my
I'm like really, I've already decided what I'm going to do and I'm really focused on it. I have a tendency to not check the tray.
hmm
Oh no, Bird Girl, that is a rough reroll.
well, my tattoos.
Jay wants to know about your tattoos, Noel. How many you got?
Okay.
What you got?
I've got quite a few. I'll just say the ones that we have here. This is like part
Ooh.
of the sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it goes like all the
Oh,
way
cool.
onto my chest. Um, this is like a cover up. It's supposed to be like a monstera
Yeah,
plant,
yeah.
one of my favorites.
Nice.
Because there used to be a phoenix here that I got when I was like 18 and
Yeah.
just young and dumb.
You're a
Uh,
houseplant person too? Yeah, I've got lots. Actually, I'm kind of downsizing a little bit recently.
mm,
I had a rough summer where I just didn't want to water any of my plants, so we're
it,
in a
it
downsizing phase.
that happens. Yeah, my girlfriend is the majority of the plant owners, but yeah, sometimes it's a lot caring for them, and then if your energy is low or
Yeah,
your mental health,
that was a
yeah,
struggle really.
yeah.
All right. It's probably a terrible idea, but everybody enjoy your golden pheasant eggs.
Thanks, bud. Needed those.
All right, see you, Zoe. Take care. Very cool.
Thank you, thank you.
Is there a particular tattoo artist that you go to, or have you used a few over the years, or?
Yeah, uh, I haven't gotten any recent. Well, no, that's a lie. I got this cover up a couple years ago, and I'm definitely gonna go back to her for some more work on that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm kind of just taking my time with them now. I want to really find a good artist for my next one, so I don't have like a specific person I go to
Yeah.
anymore, but there was a guy in Vegas that did my arm.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Do you have any tattoos?
I don't. I was just gonna make you a bit bigger because I am getting annoyed by my choices layout wise. I don't. I was talking to Hen about this the other day actually. That if I did, I'd probably get like I have commitment issues with things like that. So yeah, I'd probably be the person to like my niece and nephew, my niece and nephews, maybe like 20 years from now, I'm like, you know, those are permanent, don't you? I'm not quite in that curmudgeon-y stage yet, but yeah, I don't think I'd be able to commit. Like, I see like this. I think if I was going to get one, right, it would probably be something like something from Star Trek or like a Stegosaurus or something cute that is definitely something that has stuck with me and meant something to me, funny or not, like for a long time. But I sort of hesitate because I can be so flippant. What's the word I'm trying to like flighty with my interests.
Yeah.
Like I can be really
Yeah.
into something one day and then the next day, you know, it's dead to me. So yeah, I think it would annoy me if I got like for you, like a Monstera leaf, really cool. But like I had a Monstera a few years ago and I loved it, and I loved it for 6 months, and then I got rid of it because I didn't like it anymore. And now, and then I was really into Syngoniums, and I had a whole collection of Syngoniums, and then they sort of went out of fashion. And so, although I've liked houseplants for a few years, the actual houseplants that I've liked have kind of come and gone. So it's like if I, yeah, it's
No, that's
it's
fair.
hard. So that's me.
Yeah, I was like the exact opposite as a kid, and I just got a bunch of tattoos that I didn't think about, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to regret this in 10, 20 years.
I mean, I respect that.
And
Like people who have gotten like a collection, and it's like almost curating your own like little gallery wall, sort of on your body, which I think is really cool. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's just not something that I think would work for me. But
Scott.
maybe.
Yeah.
Don't be
Yeah, and what about a
Scott.
Stegosaurus tattoo?
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, picking a design and like committing that, and do I want like line art, or do I want something detailed, or something color, or
Color,
black and
yeah.
white, and there's just so many decisions. Um,
That's fair. That's fair.
so we'll see, we'll see. All right, gamble. I shouldn't have done that second pull. That was dumb. That's okay. Potato salad is forever. Yeah, it is actually. I've loved potato salad ever since I was a kid.
What do you put in it?
As I've said before, I make my own mayonnaise. So I have this trick where I've got like a glass Pyrex measuring jug, where I'll crack an
Mm-hmm.
egg and I'll have like about a cup's worth of like a really mild tasting oil, um, and some lemon juice and a whole heap of seeded mustard, and then I'll get my stick blender and I'll stick the stick blender in and turn it on and just wait until it like emulsifies, and then I get like a really thick mustardy mayo out of it, and some
Mm-hmm.
salt. Um, and yeah, that's kind of like my specialty mayonnaise that I use for potato salad. And then I like
Hell
fry
yeah.
up some bacon, so like really small bits of bacon, and I chop up some spring onions. And then yeah, mix that with the cooked potatoes, and it's a good time.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
I would destroy that. I would absolutely destroy that.
It's a good time.
Don't skip Scott's brilliant idea. Oh my god. A potato salad tattoo.
Potato
Okay.
salad tattoo. I'm making it sound more and more
Yeah,
like it should be a tat.
she definitely will never regret that.
Well, actually, Ben, for a long time there, would demand that I make mayonnaise like every single week, like
Oh.
different kinds, like slightly different recipes, until he discovered QP. And as soon as he discovered that he could buy QP, then he's been really into QP ever since. And I haven't been called upon to make my own mayonnaise unless I'm doing something like potato salad. So
That's fair.
QP has
Oh
saved me a
no.
lot of labour.
QP is amazing.
Mm.
Hmm.
And we buy it in a giant bottle from Costco because, of course, we do.
I didn't know they had it at Costco.
Yeah, well, they do here in Australia anyway.
We gotta get like Australia. So much national talk.
Yeah,
Found
let's
it.
chuck the eagle down. Why not? I'm just throwing birds at the wall and seeing what sticks at the minute. What's that done to the score? Fingers crossed. Oh, it's 63. It's not great. That's okay. QP. It's Japanese, isn't it? Japanese mayonnaise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like a really creamy, like really stable sort of mayonnaise. Yeah, it's usually sold in a bottle.
Yeah. It's really rich.
Mm.
It's really, really good.
Kind of almost buttery. Yeah.
You know how it is. Yeah, it is. It makes the best aiolis.
Oh yeah, it does for sure. It's very versatile, and we quite often will mix it with like mayonnaise or ketchup or something if we're doing burgers, or yeah, just different things. Mess with it, mix it with chili.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh yeah, some chili crunch.
yeah, it's a
Hell
good
yeah.
time. I was thinking when I was thinking about anime this week, I've known a few people over the years who have been really into anime, and their like dream, their goal, whether they have or not, has been to go to Japan. Do you have a similar kind of yearning, or have you done any traveling that you want to tell us about?
Yeah, I have not been to Japan, and that's definitely on the bucket list.
Yeah.
It's not like, surprisingly, it's not at the top of where I want to go, but it's definitely a destination that I think I'd be excited about. Particularly like going to Kyoto.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think that would be just seeing all the history there, and
Sure.
um, yeah, that's definitely top up there. I think we really want to do Iceland. Is our
Oh yeah, cool. My
um,
Ben's parents, my mother and father-in-law, recently did Iceland. They thought it was really cool. Yeah, they really enjoyed it. Really
did
beautiful.
they get to
Yeah.
Did they see the Northern Lights?
I'm not sure if they were there the right time of year. I'd
Mm.
have to ask them. I'm not quite sure. Um, yeah, I haven't sort of quizzed them heavily on it. It was a
Oh,
bit of a
what?
rough time for me mentally
Oh,
around then, so I didn't get into it. But
yeah.
yeah, no, I just remember that they had glowing reviews of it in general, for sure.
Hmm. Yeah. Uh, yeah, that's definitely up there. I think Italy would be great.
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd love to see. I'm a history buff, so Italy would be amazing.
What's your top destination? Like, if you could go anywhere right now.
Oh, um, it's. I mean, I don't want to say it's boring, but because I've been there a few times already. But I do love London. I just love just walking around London. And as I said, like the history of it, because you just don't get that kind of depth of history in anywhere that you walk around in Australia. Because obviously you're
Hmm.
not that old as a modern country. Obviously, we've been had people here for tens of thousands of years with the native people, but yeah, it's just in terms of history, like European style sort of history.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love a cobblestone. So the first time I was in Copenhagen, I was obsessed with the cobblestone streets, and that kind of carried through when I got to see London. And
Hmm.
my Danish boyfriend in my early 20s, I told him that my primary school was built in like the 1880s, I think. So to me, that's a very, very old building. And my European boyfriend was like, "Yeah, that's not old at all, Jenna. Like, I'm 0% impressed by that." And I was
Hmm.
like, "Wow, that's rude, but okay."
Oh man.
So yeah, just the absolute depth of history, and like I love a museum, and
Oh yeah,
London
same.
has an absolute bucket of them. So
Oh yeah, I bet the museums and the art there go crazy.
mm,
I'd love
it's a
to
good
go there
time
someday.
for sure. So I was really sad that I had to miss my London trip this year for my
Mm.
for my old man cat to stay home with him. But your animals are worth it, so it's
Oh, for
okay.
sure, 1000%. Yeah. Well, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he's okay. He's hanging in there.
Good.
We got a prairie chicken and a spoonbill, so a couple of bonus cards over here for Bird Girl. Kitty's got a raven out. That's interesting. That must have happened late last round. So she's got a bit
She
of a
has
wetlands
omnivore.
happening. Wetlands, a bit of a grassland happening. And a whooping crane. Okay. Oh, it was you that played the hoopoe, the Edgar Allan hoopoe, um,
Yeah, I don't have
the
much
funky
going
boy,
on.
the Elton John of birds, in my opinion. Uh,
That is so good. That is totally Elton John.
mm-hmm.
Dodger Stadium. European art schools are older than
Excellent.
that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do a last ditch dig. Let's toss a worm. Something good, something good. Puffin. I'll take the stubble quail, and we will block the crested pigeon from the bird girl. And house wren, that might work. Land and adjacent. Yeah, whatever. Anything else good? No. We don't care
Okay.
about 3 food week boy. What's going on here? I would love Hungary. The whole country's stuck in the 20th century. That is cool. I should definitely explore more of continental Europe. I loved Amsterdam, and Ben and I really liked Berlin. And I would have liked Paris more if I wasn't an anxious mess when I was there. I need to do Paris again. But definitely, there's a long list of cities I'd love to go to in Europe, for sure.
Mm. No, I just take 3 3. trying to make decisions. I don't have much to do here.
Yeah, decisions are hard.
They are, I don't have. I thought about getting that Indian vulture, but I think that'd be kind of cheap because I know what you're just going to discard it.
No, you're fine. I don't mind. We're
I don't
all,
think
we're
I
all
have enough
friends here.
turns to. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Barcelona's stunning. Yeah, okay. I could be convinced. Bird feeder hates you. Yeah. Or maybe I should
It
have
does.
given you the crested pigeon, because if the bird feeder hates you, you'd roll like 0 seeds. Yeah, 7 caches on Stellas. Yeah. It's more action than I've seen Stellas get in many a time.
Yeah, I don't. It's pretty impressive.
A stellar amount of caches, yeah. It was sitting right there. Well done, Monet.
Barcelona. I would love to go to Spain. Spain's up there too. I'd love to live in Spain, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe I say that without knowing much, but from what I've heard, I think I'd like Spain a lot.
Maybe Scott Sword could give you some notes in general.
Oh, is he
Culture.
in Spain?
Yeah, lives in Spain.
Oh, I thought he was in Scotland.
Originally. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Good one, Nader. I love the dad jokes.
Pipit. Interesting. Do you perhaps have citizen scientist, Miss Kitty?
Yeah, if I had to guess, Kitty, it'd be omnivore, citizen scientist. Yeah.
Oh, where's the nectar? Damn it. Birdfeeder's not being kind to me either, bird girl. So.
It?
Neither is the eagle owl. So we're in Struggle Town here at the minute. That's okay.
Maybe it's the friends we made along the way.
Indeed.
That is for the grasslands.
Just looking something up.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, I'm not going crazy. I was going to talk music while we've still got a bit of time left.
Oh, yeah,
while we finish the fourth round. Hen was recently talking to me about blended Spotify playlists, and she said that she had a pretty good one with you. Tell us a bit about that. What sort of stuff you listen to generally?
Yeah, I actually just reactivated Spotify because I was like, I forgot how fun Spotify is when you have other people to listen to it with. And my Apple Music, like if I was streaming, I couldn't listen to Apple Music at the same time if I was like playing a 2v2.
Yeah.
So, but Spotify will let you. So I was like, okay, I'll pay $6 for a month, and I think I might be on again. I don't know. Nice. But yeah, the blend was fun. It was weird because like I listened to an Incubus song once like a week ago.
Yeah.
And my Spotify is like, oh, this is what you like now.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna show you.
A little bit messed
I was
up
like,
from you leaving it.
Yeah. But it was fun. It was a lot of I would say pop.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of pop, and then I think we had a little bit of rap in there. I like Doechii a lot. And then obviously the gay music like Chapel Roan, Mitski.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a fun one.
Yeah, cool.
What kind of stuff are you listening to right now? What are you liking?
Well, I actually haven't been listening to that much music for a while because I've been really into audiobooks. But when I am in the car and I don't feel like an audiobook, I've been really into my like noughties nostalgia. So I will just flip it onto what we call Triple M, which was always like the oldies sort of station. So I have to
Oh
kind
God.
of confront my own aging.
Hell.
Being,
The 90s are oldies now. Oh my
yeah,
God.
well, yeah, that's it. So, I mean, now that digital radio is a thing, they have different splits for stations. So they've got like a full dedicated like 90s and then noughties and then like 2010s. And so, like, I tend to stick to the naughty station and they play things like, I don't know, off the top of my head, like Fall Out Boy and just all of those like random like Linkin Park and
Okay.
all of that sort of like stuff. I can't even think it's like 4 a.m, so you kind of
It's
naughties, kind of usual suspects, I suppose.
your bedtime criminaling for the stream.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm
Okay.
allowed. It's
Oh
Saturday
my
night. Well,
gosh.
it's
I
Sunday. It's
didn't.
Sunday morning.
Okay. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I had no. I should have checked.
No,
Like,
no, you're
because I've
fine.
easily done this thing
My
now.
policy is
Um.
if it's in my calendar, it's up for grabs. Like,
That's fair. Okay.
actually, don't want to do
Okay.
that yet.
Well then, I guess I'll be complicit in your criminal activities this one.
You're fine, and I like to see the participation, and this time of day is the best for that because it hits Europe and the US. So
Yeah.
I
So
I'm
you
allowed
what I'm
one.
hearing is you like divorced dad music.
Yeah, basically.
I love it. No,
Well,
I love
actually,
it.
what
Linkin
I
Park is
really
great.
like. Okay, so if I'm not being nostalgic for the noughties, I've gotten really into Australian music in particular the last few years. So, like indie rock, like garage rock, that sort of stuff. Some British bands as well, like your Arctic Monkeys and again 4 a.m. Can't think.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Heat waves, glass animals.
Oh, I love that song. Yeah.
Can't think, like Cage the Elephant. I think they're British as
Yeah.
well. Brain can't do the Wombats, maybe stuff like that. That's not
Okay.
it. That's more pop, but yeah, just listing British bands now.
Okay.
But yeah, I like that sort of stuff. That kind of
I love that.
kind of vibe, and
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always been a massive Muse fan, like ever since my early 20s. So
Ooh, Muse was the best concert I ever went to,
oh,
like
they're
hands
so
down.
good, right? I've seen them twice.
So
They're
good. I
amazing.
saw them. Yeah, I saw them in 2010 with Silver
Mhm.
Sun Pickups, who is another favorite of mine now.
Okay, cool.
And wow, it was right after Super Massive Black Hole came out, and it
Okay.
was insane. It was so good. Yeah, they're great live.
Yeah, what did we see? We saw the album tours for the again Brain. One of their not recent because it was literally years ago, but the Drones album that they had, and then there was the something Element Muse album Element Brain. Google, you know what I'm talking about. Come on. The one with the stuff on the cover. The Second Law. Okay, no, it was called The Second Law. The really multicolored cover. Which wasn't my favourite Muse album, but I still really enjoyed the concert because Matt Bellamy is just endlessly talented, that guy.
Oh
He's
yeah,
just so freaking
so
good.
he really is, and just amazing live. Like
So good.
yeah, it
And
is.
like the uh my brain is just giving up.
Oh no.
The quality, the stage quality,
Oh,
the
oh
the
the
production value. That's what I'm trying to say. The
yeah.
production value was like
Right.
crazy high,
Oh
like so
no.
good, incredible.
It is. It really is. How do you miss me yourself? Yeah, Slayer's really into music too.
Oh, nice.
Um,
I'll have to pick their
yes,
brain
you
too.
heard.
Scott saying, second time in 2 days someone has mentioned Muse. I need to commit and listen to it. Scott,
You
dude,
do.
I will send you a playlist. I will. Don't threaten me. Don't make me threaten you with a good time, because I will. It's good stuff.
You said 2010s too. I think the 2010s had like one of the best periods of like I don't want to say alternative rock because it's not quite alternative rock, but like kind of like that poppy, what like MGMT,
Oh yeah, that sort of
like
stuff.
yeah.
Mm.
Uh, I don't know if I'd lump Muse in that category, but they were definitely in the 2010s.
Yeah, I'd say Muse
Um,
are like prog rock. Is what
yeah,
I'd class them as. But
yeah.
yeah, definitely like indie. Well, I don't know if they're indie actually. They're pretty mainstream. But alt would be
Yeah.
definitely. But yeah, some of my favorite Australian bands: Ballpark Music, Gang of Youths. What else we got? Oh, there's a really good band. Brain. What are they called? They're called. I was meant to go see them live.
Mm.
Robbery song lyrics.
Oh no.
They did a collab with Idris Elba. Idris Elba. Bear with me 1 second, guys.
Oh, you're good.
Elba. Lime Cordiale. Yeah, that's the name. Lime Cordiale. Yeah. Really good Australian band. So good.
How do you spell that?
Lime like the fruit, and then cordial
Lime.
with an E on the end. Cordiale.
Okay, got it. Okay, I'll
Really
check
cool.
them out. Lime cordial. Okay.
What am I doing for my last 2 turns? I need to put something in the grasslands. I'm going to spend a worm to reset this awful feeder and hope for some nectar. 1 nectar. Huh. Maybe another.
Ouch.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, 1 more. Okay. I can live with that.
You're so funny, Jay.
Oh, we got a successful gamble. Take my 3 tucks. Don't skip.
Let's go.
Oh, Peachy. Hey, Peach.
Hi, Peach.
Welcome, welcome. You've come for the Jenna's brain is shutting down because it's 4:10 in the morning section section of our stream. Nobody should feel bad. I do this to myself. Self-inflicted bedtime criminality. And actually, my strategy this time. Okay, last time I had a stream this late was actually literally last week with Ava. And I tried to do that one without taking a nap beforehand because my brain just didn't kind of want to nap that night. So this time my strategy was I just slept all day until like 5 p.m. Which pretty much worked, but now my brain is very much saying go to sleep. Scott's saying, oh yeah, Peach, I need to message you. So I've been recommended innovation. And I've heard you're a certified expert at that. Yeah, Peach is a big fan. She's your boy. She's your boy for innovation. Go to them for all your innovation needs.
I'm not sure.
Dare
that a
I
game?
look at Bird Girl and Kitty's boards?
Bird Girl's underselling so hard.
Yeah, the Big Blue went down for Kitty at some point. And Bird Girl piling on. She's got an absolute mountain of bonus cards over there. I am afraid. I'm very afraid.
I'm just here for the party at this point. I don't.
Oh yeah, me too. I don't even want to look at what my score is because it's not great.
I broke 80 at least. That's
nice.
Something.
That's
I
always
guess.
goals. All right, let's dump some food. We might have some left for the end around goal. No, I don't play Innovation, but I'm good friends with Peach, who's been talking my ear off about it. So I'm hyped about Innovation because Peach is hyped. That's how friendship works.
I'm assuming that is that another online game?
Yeah, yeah. I have the impression that it's not entirely unlike Forest Shuffle. Thanks, bestie.
Okay.
Love that for you, Peach.
I'll have to look that up.
Oh yeah, don't make me do board game arena. It makes me hurt in my designer brain.
I think I tried it once. I think even it was with Kitty I was trying it with, and it just didn't work for me. So I got out of it. But
Scott
I
gets
heard
rinsed on Forest Shuffle.
it.
I love that. Oh, it's rather unlike Forest Shuffle, I'd say. Okay, well, don't listen to me then. I don't know what I'm on about. Full of shit. I tried it with Kitty once and it was terrifying, says Slayer.
Oh no.
Oh dear. How did Pert go at the forest engine? She gets no points for the last end around. That's impressive.
Underseller of the year is all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at me go. I won the wetlands nectar.
We're getting there. That love strat. I do like strat, so maybe I'll become.
The counting. Oh, there goes Kitty. Uh-huh.
I didn't get any points,
Oh, I think
Chesty.
you and
Yeah,
I are neck and neck. Oh,
I know.
it's between you and me. Don't worry about the rest of them. Oh, and you sneak me. You pip me at the post. All right. Don't even look at what the other two are doing. Left us in their dust.
GG's.
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 GG's. Absolutely disgusting scenes.
I know.
I don't even want to look. All right, let's look at this pile of bonus cards for Bird Girl. Oh no, it won't let me look. Okay, maybe that's for the best. Stupid game. Replay. That's an interesting button. Oh, and we're visual bugging too. Okay, Wingspan's got a few issues at the minute. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I've been hearing of problems the last few days.
Got a few hot fixes to come, I think.
Yeah.
And the
Well,
greatest
I know she's
underseller award goes to Oh hey Deb.
anytime. Yeah,
You're
I'm
welcome.
not buying it. Oh hey, Deb.
Noel played. I can't show you, but Noel played Budgie to try and summon you like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, the bird I hate. I mean, I don't hate budgies, but you know.
Yeah.
You
Something's
didn't
going on
miss
there.
much. Just Bird Girl being Bird Girl, underselling,
Yeah.
telling us she doesn't have
Monster
anything. She doesn't
Engine.
have any.
Chippy
Yeah.
Butterbutt Wood Duck goes down. Pow pow pow. Pile of bonus cards that clearly paid off for her with a 24 bonus points. And she didn't choke,
Oh,
so
man.
I'm sure that was her goal to not choke on that start.
Oh my god. It was not a 2v2.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Noel. It was really great to chat with you. Fun game, even though we both
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
were underwhelming strategy-wise together.
That's what I either hit it out of the park or
Yeah,
I just
me too, don't
kind of
worry.
vibe, and yeah,
It'd be like that
exactly.
sometimes.
It do be. All right, but thanks so much for having me. It was
Yeah,
lovely.
it was really great. Really great to chat. We have to do
Yeah.
it again sometime, and you said you might be keen for a 2v2, so
I'd love a 2v2.
Yeah.
We should definitely do a 2v2.
we should, for
It'd be a
sure.
lot of fun.
Alrighty.
All right.
Well, looking
Take care.
ahead, everybody, just briefly, we actually have snuck in an extra stream with Scotswood on the 24th, which is, let me consult my calendar, it's the wee hours of Thursday morning for me, but it'll be Wednesday, I think early evening, very early, late afternoon maybe for Europe, and it'll be Wednesday morning for the US. So join us then, and then on the weekend you won't have to wait long for another stream because Deb and I are jumping on. Let me think. It'll be Saturday, kind of early evening, I think, for Europe. Calculating time zones, 4:20 in the morning, and it'd be, I want to say Saturday morning for the US. So perhaps that might be a 2v2 opportunity. So yeah, maybe I can wrangle some people because we know Deb loves a 2v2. And I still owe you guys a post with the stream schedule looking ahead a bit further. So I will twist some thumb screws to the people who I'm still waiting on to schedule for September, and then we'll put that out there. Or I could just probably put up August and do it that way. Is fine. Who, me? Lol. Yeah. Why is it already over? Jay, did you chuck a sickie, buddy? You didn't chuck a sickie, surely not. Well, we went for our almost 2 hours, which is about right. It's hard when you do a multi because you can't do two. Whereas if you do 1v1s, you might be able to sneak in 2 games. So it depends on what's going on. Too much going on in the chat here. But I appreciate all of you. We had a good crowd tonight. It was lots of fun. And I'll see everybody soon. Thanks, Jay. All right. Bye, everyone. Take care.